All right, here we go. Here we go. Welcome to J&A Voices for Change, aka the Jam. These are my views and my opinions only, and I am exercising my First Amendment right. We're back. We had a little technical difficulty with the Zoom, but we're back, and we're going to continue on this conversation with Jose Cardenas telling us about the child support agency. Okay, so continue on, Jose.
Well, as we all know, Child Support Agency is a program that it was created in 1975. Now, I don't want to go too much in detail, but I can tell you what's going on now. Child Support Agency have grown so big that it's out of control. And instead of helping non-custodian parents and custodian parents getting together and help their offspring, the only thing it's doing is enslaving the non-custodian parent and actually destroying any type of relationship you can create with your offspring. And of course, for that, sometimes the custodian parent doesn't help to the cause, so everything goes down the hill after that. So the main point on my channel, if you look it up on my TikTok, I'm by arroba Jose Cardenas 3424. You're gonna find out. Please do that from the beginning. Look at my videos from the beginning, and that way you're gonna find out how I create a letter, then create other form of information for you to look it up. Okay. The whole point of my videos is for you to look up for the information yourself, so you can see it by yourself. Don't believe me. Believe the information. All
Yeah,
the credit that I have is for the person who helped me out. That will be my mentor, my teacher, Amen Cyrus. He helped me out on this process and still is by my side.
that's good. That's good. So if you wanna follow his channel and get information, it's the at symbol Jose Cardenas 3424 on TikTok. You could send him questions there. He can answer your questions. He's got a lot of great information. And I mean, I watch his videos all the time, and if you watch, you see that I make comments on his videos because it's great information, and I know all the hard work that he's doing to provide that information to you. So sometimes you got to do your own research so you know it's not based on hearsay, it's fact. So what he gives you a little storyline, and then he gives you the facts, the paperwork to back what he's saying. So it's not his opinion, it's fact. And he's continuing on with his case, and I follow his case on a daily basis, and he does provide a lot of videos and a lot of great information, and I appreciate that.
One of the main things about any type of injustice is to find out how that was created and who actually comes from. Most of the things that I have found is for lack of information and also our ignorance about the law. Now, like my good friend here, Anthony, and also Joey, and also Mark, I found out that when they give information out, it's information that is based on facts. Okay, and that facts have to be faced by other factors. For example, when he shows that there are problems with the line itself from the transit system, the line is making problems for the consumers. It's not the line, it's not the unit, it's not the driver. It's the way that the unit and the driver and the line is connected to the passenger. Okay. Now it's very difficult to use the transit system and take buses out of the lines. That will make more chaos to the passengers. I was a driver for 15 years. I worked for two different companies. And now what I'm doing is exactly doing in a different aspect, working against injustice that have been done not only to a particular group of individuals, but also to all of us. That's why I'm dedicating my information on the Department of Child Support Agency. And what that A&J is doing is dedicating his information for all those transit people, all those drivers, all our brothers and sisters that have suffered not only pain and individual pain, but also the sacrifices that they have done to continue giving service to a city, to a bunch of cities that actually the individuals who are in the cities, those passengers, are required to have. Too bad the company is going down the hill. And as you already seen on A&J videos, his information is very important for you so you can be able to defend yourself the same way that I'm doing with the information that I have. Now, the subject for transit is very sensitive because we're working with people jobs. I worked for Sunline for 13 years. And the major factor about that Sunline is not only the transportation, but the people who use that transportation. They use it to go to work, pick up their kids, do whatever they have to. The same thing what I'm doing right now. My main fact right now is to help individuals like you and me that don't understand the law, that don't have any college degree to be a lawyer or paralegal, but at least you're gonna be able to defend yourself against a company that is destroying family values. So that's what I'm doing. That's all I am doing. Giving you information so you can defend yourselves against lies and against prevalent, what to call it, uh, cases that have been formed during since 1975. Now, I believe the transit system in Sunland has how many years have been in works in Coachella Valley?
35 since 19. Well, I think it was maybe 40 years, 35, 40 years, 40 years. I want to,
almost 40 years.
yeah, I want to show you, see if I can share the screen with you. Let me see.
Yeah, I see it.
Can you see the, okay, wait, that's the wrong one. I want to show you. Can you see that?
Yes, I see it.
Can you see this post?
Yeah, I see the post.
Yeah, this is a post that I was telling you about. Jeff,
Yes.
yeah,
He's not
yeah.
looking very happy.
Yeah, look at the bus, look at the people waiting at the bus stop.
Damn.
Look at there's
Folks
no shelter and they're waiting for the bus. Look at
and the sun.
he got like 65, he's got like 72 comments. And we, of course, we put a lot of the stuff that's happening to us. You also have right here Christy Hostage. She's in the official at the Palm Springs. And you got look at all these comments. You got Russell Betts. He sits on the city council of Desert Hot Springs, and he sits on their board. And all of a sudden he goes, a bit more details, please. He's been knowing about this. Christy has been knowing about this. I'm not gonna put anything bad about her because she actually took the time to sit down with us. Let me see if I can pull her up right here. Christy Gilbert Holstitz. She actually sat down with us, and she's on one of our YouTubes. So my hat goes off to her. I know I did say something about getting rid of them. I don't have any personal problem with Christy. Like I said, she sat down with us, and I know her hands are tied in all aspects. But Russell Betts, his election's coming up, and we'll be campaigning to get him out of office. So let me see if I stop share. Okay, there we go. We'll be campaigning to get him out of office. I just had to show you that from that individual and all the comments that they can't say or deny it because there's a lot of emails and there's a lot of evidence to prove otherwise. maybe a RICO charge on the board members, and misspending of public money and not providing service to the public and American with disabilities. Maybe there ought to be major charges filed against them because they're accountable. Because, like I said, we've complained to them. We went to the board meetings to the and now they put a restraining order on us to keep us away from a public meeting. What do you think about that?
When there's kind of what to call it aggression or criminal action in one of those public meetings, that's actually they have to be like a trespass. They cannot go ahead and jump one law to another law. There's steps they have to progress into a demand of not a demand of you not being there. If you know what I mean, like it had to be a transition
Progressive
from
discipline.
huh?
Progressive discipline.
Exactly. It's progressive. For example, if I go to one of those board meetings and I apply to give my 60 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever they give you to speak
2
to
minutes.
the members of the board, but I'm acting in a way that I'm aggressive, I'm attacking people, I'm pointing at people, I'm being, not helping the cause. In other words, they are allowed to get you out of the place, but they can give you a warning. That will be the first one. The second time is actually a trespass. But when they jump hurdles like that, that means they're skipping the law. And that's the reason it's unlawful to put any kind of restraining order when they don't follow the process. That's what I think about it.
It's a public agency. So it's
Exactly.
a public agency, and as a taxpayer, we're allowed to go to public meetings.
Correct.
I mean, that right there shows they're trying to shut us up.
Exactly.
You know what? All it is trying for change. I mean, trying to make a difference for the public and for the employees. It's that there's nothing wrong with trying to get change.
You're trying to the company to grow like it was when I was there. When I was there, we didn't have no problem whatsoever with consumers. We might have a little bit of problem with the units, the equipment, but not with the consumers because we always covered our routes. We always were on top of that. And everybody was doing their job. Now, I think everything is the opposite. They're taking routes, and by taking routes, they make it more difficult for the consumer to go from point A to point B. So they're making it worse.
It's not even reliable. It's not reliable to get to school, to get to work. I mean, it's not a reliable service. And I wish that the federal government cracks down on the misuse of public funds and the way they're treating the public.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be in New York soon, and I'm gonna take a trip to Washington, and maybe I'll pay a visit to the Federal Transit Administration, and
Hey, that's a great idea.
make
I
a
will do that.
yeah, and I might end up doing that, and also I'm gonna call the American with Disability. There's no hiding what I'm gonna do. I'll let you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call and report because this is wrong, what they're doing to the public. This is
Exactly.
wrong. Now you
It
can
is.
like the video, share the video, comment if you dare, and stop being afraid. And
It is true. It is a fact.
yeah, it's fact. Thank you, Jose, for coming on this YouTube. podcast, blog, whatever you guys want to call it, but it's information and it's standing up for what is right. Thank you for
Correct.
coming to the show, and we'll see you soon. And if you guys, again, if you want to follow Knowledge, the @ symbol Jose Cardenas 3424 on TikTok. Goodbye.
Same thing with Anthony and Jade in Voices for Change. Look him up. You know, you're gonna find out some information for all our brothers and sisters with Brother Bus. Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good one.